I'm one day closer to fabulous. I got you, Diane. Brett, my man.
From now, if I could hit you right on a time machine, I would bring you right back here with me, and I wouldn't have to watch you disappear. Even though I said all the things that matter most while I held on tight to the end of the rope, I could keep you close, but I couldn't keep you here. A lot can happen in a year.
Let's let everybody gather in, why don't we say? Before we really start our show. Before we continue any farther. Enjoy this. Jerry Ann. Sweet Tea Patriots. Nice to have you here tonight. Consider this your sanctuary. Our sanctuary. Look at that. A little bit out of place there, huh? Perfect.
Can I help you not to hurt anymore? We saw brilliance when the world was asleep. There are things that we can have but can't keep. If they say, who cares if one more light goes out in the sky of a million stars? It flickers, flickers. Who cares when someone's time runs out? If a moment is all we are, or quicker, quicker. Who cares if one more light goes out? Well,
Diane, would you like to hear something cool? I'm going to tell you anyways. Kylie. She found herself the lead singer of a rock band. And they're about to fucking blow up. Pretty cool.
I do. The reminder, pull the floor from your feet. In the kitchen, one more chair than you need. Oh, and you're angry, and you should be.
It ain't fair.
I've been selling my soul, working all day, overtime hours for bullshit pay, so I can sit out here and waste my life away, drag back home and drown my troubles away. It's a damn shame what the world's gotten to for people like me, people like you. Wish I could just wake up and it not be true,
But it is. And unfortunately, it is. But fortunately, there's a plan. There's a plan to save the world. Whether you believe it or not. I ain't stopping. And I ain't giving up. Because I can't. Anyways. Kind of fun today, huh? One more day of some noise, then it's going to get quiet for a little bit. Not for me, though. Because I don't shut up. Monica. Say hello to everyone. Sunny day. You might be onto something.
I've been sitting here trying to find myself. I get behind myself. I need to rewind myself. Looking for the payback.
Pretty interesting choice words there at the beginning, huh? Looking for the payback. So let's carry on.
Listen for the playback. They say that every man bleeds just like me, and I feel like number one. Yet I'm last in line. I watch my young.
Mr. Eric, how are you doing? Any better? Because you matter, bro. If everybody in this room put a little together for my brother Eric, he's a good man, and I approve this message.
Youngest son, and it helps to pass the time. I take too many pills. It helps to ease the pain. I made a couple dollar bills, but still I feel the same. Everybody knows my name. They say it way out loud. A lot of folks fuck with me. It's hard.
That's a man's response. It's okay. Has anything changed? Gotten any better? Even if it's slightly. I'm sorry, bro.
Tell me the words I've forgotten, what we were fighting for. Staring right into the darkness, through an empty open door.
Hello, Janaea.
Can't put back what's been broken, can't change the moment we went too far. We're pulling apart for no reason. We're pulling a trigger in a useless war. And if we come back or go into the black.
Nancy. There you go. Bell America. That's what I'm talking about. Lift him up. Nobody wants to be there. And you're one of us, Eric. So it should break a little bit of us that somebody's not doing that great. Remember, there are 8 billion, but we are all one, living a little bit different experience in order to build something bigger. Hello, Lucy. We just started. And Janaea, if we're all in this together, right? And our group that we have, one of us isn't doing that great. And one of us needs some help. And that one of us right now, I'm focusing on Eric Porton because he's important. And we shouldn't turn a blind eye on somebody that's not doing that great. Now, he's not the only one in this room that may not be doing that great. And what this is really all about is making sure that every one of us is just a tiny bit better than yesterday. Eric, for you, I think it's time we all say a little prayer to help lift our other brother up, to bring him to a new place, even if it's just to let him know everything's going to be okay. Because even you're all looking at this guy on the phone, all you see is his name down there. You don't see the hurt. You don't see the struggles. But one of us is hurting. And it doesn't need to be that way. So if it's just a matter of saying something nice to the guy, building him up, It's what we're here for. So I pray that not just tomorrow, but tonight you feel better. I pray that somehow or another you know we're all looking out for you. I pray that nobody in this room feels alone. And that's why I do these lives. Because there was a day where I danced alone, knowing what's coming. And it's a happy dance. But I want to share it with you. I want you to know that dancing weird, it's not going to be so weird when we're all doing it together.
What are we fighting for? What are we fighting for? I was supposed to protect you, no matter what's to come. Some have forgotten they told.
I want to kind of put something together, metaphorically. We have this fight we're doing, and it's for the kids, right? It's all about the kids. But it's a deeper meaning than that. It's not just the slaves of this world, or the ones who have been beaten down in ways you can't imagine. But it's not that you need to be beat down. It's that nobody should be. You hear me talk about you need to go back to when you were 5. And your mindset needs to be in a 5-year-old's mindset. Still, with all the smarts you have now, you can retain it all. So the fight is for the children. It's for you. It's for everyone. Because inside, none of us want to grow up. I have the ability to make it seem like I'm just a jokester all day long. Until you ask questions. Until you find or talk about a passion of mine. You may not know. You might just think I'm a goofball. And at heart, I'm 15. I'm 15 years old. And this is what you look like after spreading conspiracies for 10 years straight. You age fast. It's time to slow down, everyone. The table's about to flip. Time is about to be damn near irrelevant. And that's the crazy part. All the stuff you cruise by while looking down at your phone instead. All the things you miss in life while worrying about tomorrow. You're about to slow down. You're about to find out something different. And I think we're all about to find out. We're all the same. There ain't no different. Some of us have a soul, and I hope there's more than I think. But there's too many out there without one. There's too many out there that think we're meat suits, that drive around in nice things and have stuff. Staying ahead of the Jones makes me sick. Have you seen the movie Don't Look Up? There's a part of that movie that should rub in your face 1000% what we are today. as humans on a ball. Jonah Hill. I think it's towards the end of the movie. He talks about all the things he's grateful for. And it's that moment in that movie that I think is the most important. Because he's grateful for his apartment, his nice things, his stuff, his car. He doesn't mention a single person. He doesn't mention anybody that built him up or made him who he is. And that right there is the problem. If you watch that movie and you glossed right over that part, I want to put you in the corner. Maybe with a dunce cap. Because that part of the movie should have caught your attention. Eric, I've been there. I've been there. And it's okay. Just keep going. You got this, bro.
For me, we hurt the ones we love. Can't put back what's been broken. Can't change the moment. We went too far. We're falling apart for no
Christy B, let me hear it. Let me read it.
reason. We're pulling a trigger in a useless war. If we come back and go into the black, what are we fighting for? What are we fighting? It's just friendly fire. We're strangers in between the darkness, diving underneath. I'll find you out on the horizon. We'll never be.
Becky Wagner, nice to see you. And your thoughts about that, Christy B? What's your idea? Becky Wagner.
The enemy can't put back what's been broken. Can't change the moment. We went too far. Falling apart for no reason.
You are close, aren't you? Christy, Eric. You would have to get a title. It's the hardest thing. If his last known address was at your place, you could file for a title. I can't tell you what to do from there. It would need his signature on it. You go to the DMV with the license plate and order a title. It'll show up to whoever he is living at. It'll probably cost you $20.
We're pulling a trigger in a useless war. And if we come back, we'll throw it to the back. What are we fighting for? What are we fighting? It's just friendly.
Actually, Linda's got a very strong point there. It's abandoned on your property. Go file a lien on it for storage, and you will assume the vehicle. Boom. Yeah, exactly. Your son can help you out there doing a sheriff's sale. And Eric could have a car. Send me pictures tomorrow with the VIN and all around it. And give me whatever information you can on it. You call a locksmith once you get the title and they will come make you a key. If you tell me what kind of car it is, I can probably do it myself. I saw a TikTok or a video somewhere or a message, I don't know where. You probably heard the same one. But it was a kid talking about what life was like. And the best memories came when they had no money. Isn't that interesting? The best times came in the hardest times, and the best memories came from that. Trent, MC, nice to have you here tonight. I would do it for free. We need parts. We need tools. I have a truck and a car trailer. With my truck and my car trailer, I could bring my tools. We could make a little week of it. Why not? This would take a GoFundMe page of some sort. This would take everybody willing to chip in, even if it's only $1. Pushing this is something we would all have to do. But I can fix anything and everything. I also have the possibility of getting a 2008 Volkswagen Passat for free. That I could fix here. We could set something up and I could donate that. This one would have a title and everything, and it's extremely nice. So let's do this. Christy B, talk to your sheriff friend and assume a title through abandonment. In one way or another, whether we help somebody out with that one, there is the one I have also. I'm going to be completely straight with you and open right now. Money-wise also, I have no more crypto. I have zero cash. I'm being drained of everything. And I don't really care. At least in the moment, I don't care. But I am all for doing something to help a brother out. Let's play a song to that, why don't we? Just not one. Janaea, I'm totally cheating. I'm totally taking advantage of something. I'm taking advantage that I believed in this with my heart and soul about 6 years ago. And at that point, there's nothing you could do to change my mind. 6 years ago, I knew exactly what was happening. And I thought to myself, if everything, if everything that is in power is going away, if every big company, in my opinion, I believe is going away, I believe everybody and everything that was involved in deceit is going away. I believe Hollywood and the entire industry will be buried 6 feet. That lovely number just below the surface, stomped on, walked on, and never to return. So I thought to myself, if I know all of this is going to change, how can I take advantage of it? Do you see where I'm going? See, you won't have idols. You're about to see new music that was never released. You're already seeing it. The past few years has been kind of amazing. Music that you listen to and you can't believe it's out. Other music that you completely vibe to. But here's the greatest part. If the people in control are going away, and the power is back to the people, what is it that you can use your creative mind to benefit yourself? What information do you have? What would you think about if you thought, 5 years from now, if I only would have taken advantage of with the information I had, because I knew it all along? Start thinking, what are you good at? What do you really want to do? Because the possibilities have opened up in a way. There are job openings that are about to happen, and they won't be a job because it'll be your passion. You keep hearing, what is your humanitarian project? What is it? I have mine, and I've been waiting so long. But now I do it on a smaller scale. I wear it on my sleeve, and I do it right here. See, authenticity. is worth something. There's sometimes something more important than money. What are you gaining by being here right now? How do you feel when these lives are over? See, it's more amazing than you can think. If you can help one person, you've helped yourself in a different experience. And that right there is a paycheck in itself. So how do I keep so up when it's down? It's that word that's you hear is faith and hope, because it's more than a word. My faith and hope came from learning stuff that resonated, came from confirmations. See, I'm already doing what I want to be doing. And I've been doing it for a very long time. And I don't make money from this. You know what's funny about money? Those videos that you see going around right now of the news talking about how the government's been paying these influencers, and you can smell these influencers from a mile away. Some of them are actually okay to listen to. But the problem is the 50% of bullshit they are mixing into everything. You can see the truth, but you can smell the lies. You know what's even funnier is they doxed every one of them. All of those influencers on TikTok. I read a comment. What does it matter? It's because this is the biggest fucking trap anybody's ever seen. And I'm not falling for it. I ain't falling for it. Janaea, I read your comment. And I know you understand a lot. I see what you write and what you post. But I have this sneaky suspicion that it's going to be that way for you. I have a feeling when I explain what it looks like in that door back there, that something's going to hit you. Something good. I believe something good is coming your way that is going to change you from mediocre to queen. It'll all make sense, I believe, once you get through that door. See, there's something about us. When you mix passion and creativity, you blossom, you grow, you bloom. And there ain't nothing mediocre about that. So take that to the bank and cash it in. Where were we?
It starts with
I don't know why, it doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind, I'm designed this rhyme to explain in due time.
And that right there, 100%, I could say it 1,000 times. But every single one of you are going to have an experience similar to that in your own way. Every single one of you. And this is why when the times get tough and it seems to never end, I see it differently. I see it so differently. And that's a passion. It's a passion to be able to see what we're about to feel and feel what we're about to see. Mediocre. No more. You've done it your whole life. I think you're about to level up. Not just you. What I tell you, what happened to me 5 years ago or so, it's going to happen to all of you. And it comes in a way, it's like you just got out of the shower and the water was perfect. And you see something different. You see everything that's coming. And you won't have to work life 20 minutes at a time. 20 minutes at a time is to get you through this world. It's to get you through to the end of what we're doing. That's why I break it down.
I know time is a valuable thing. Watch it fly by as the pendulum swings. Watch it count down to the end of the day. The clock takes life away. It's so unreal. Didn't look out below. Watch the time go right out the window. Trying to hold on to didn't even know I wasted it all just to watch you go. I kept everything inside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to be will eventually be a memory of a time I tried so hard and got so far.
I got somebody that is willing to do whatever it takes to help me out. And they have the exact same mindset of what's happening and what's about to happen. And in that, when him and his wife were talking, they were saying it right in front of me. It doesn't matter what we give him. It doesn't matter how much he ends up needing. Because in the end, it won't matter anymore. So let's get there. Whatever it takes.
Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to remind myself how I tried so hard. In spite of the way you were mocking me, acting like I was part of your property, remembering all the times you fought with me. I'm surprised it got so. Things aren't the way they were before. You wouldn't even recognize me anymore. Not that you knew me back then, but it all comes back to me in the end. You kept everything inside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to me will eventually be a memory of a time I tried. Since I could held my head up high. It's been a while since I first saw you. It's been a while since I can stand on my own 2 feet again. It's been a while since I could call you.
I left the party a long time ago because I found out it was all filled with emptiness and bullshit. And the party didn't talk about reality. They talked about each other. When the nights went longer, it seemed like people were actually talking about things that mattered. Only for it to fall into a big mess and to never be remembered. And that works on repeat, over and over and over again. I left that party. I never went back. Having some alone time, even if it's been too long. See, they all think I'm missing out. What they don't know is how much I'm growing. What they don't know is how much I'm learning. And what they don't know is who I really am. It's been a while since I couldn't say that I wasn't addicted, and it's been a while since I couldn't say I love myself as well. It's been a while since I've gone and fucked things up, just like I always do. And it's been a while,
stop here when I'm with you.
I've seen 100 grand in cash. I've took the trip to hell and back. I've been around, never saw nothing like you. And I've seen lights up in the sky, and I've seen ghosts alone at night. I've seen some things, but they were nothing like till I walked through walls. Till I walk through walls. I wanna be with you, 'cause I'm me with you. I've seen things, I swear to God, that I still can't explain. I've been way too drunk and way too high, been dancing in the rain. I've seen butterflies and babies crying still until this day. Ain't seen nothing that's quite like you. Till I'm a ghost, stuck in all my life to you. And when I'm a ghost, I will always be your boo. I've seen the country far and wide. I meet my heroes all the time. I've been around, never saw nothing like you. And I've held diamonds in my...
I received 2 phone calls today. Two phone calls. They didn't have to say much. But they were apologizing. It doesn't fix or repair. It's the acknowledgement. When I told you a couple days ago that I thought Monday and Tuesday would be something different, it's not because somebody told me so. It's not about that. It's more of something inward. And tomorrow it's going to happen again. And I don't know why, but it's going to get quiet for a little bit after that. This isn't just for me. It's for some of you too. I don't know exactly what it means. But I think we will. And I think we will.
My baby, it'll be another late night. I left work 8 hours after midnight. No breaks, no sleep, and it's always been.
I got fancy fingers tonight.
My baby born a Birkin. She's been telling me all night long. Gasoline and groceries, the list goes on and on. This 9 to 5 ain't working. Why the hell do I work so hard? I can't worry about my problems. I can't take them when I'm gone. 1, here comes the 2 to the 3 to the 4. Tell them bring another round, we need plenty more. 2 stepping on the table, she don't need a dance floor. Oh my. Good Lord, someone pour me up a double shot of whiskey. They know me and Jack Dale's got a history. There's a party downtown near 5th Street. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy.
What's this one? I forget. So there seems to be crazy happening in a lot of places. And you can look this one up on the news. But across the street from my work, a helicopter crashed. The story is there were 2 helicopters that somehow collided. This is what doesn't make sense. Is only one of them went down. And the other one, they don't know where it went. That was in Lakeville, Minnesota. About 1/8 of a mile away from where I was. About a day ago or so. And a friend of mine caught the helicopter going down on video. I saw it. There's no way anybody lived. The second helicopter, they know nothing about. Nothing of it. I don't fucking get it. He had his camera pointing up, and all of a sudden you just see a helicopter coming down, but at like a 45-degree angle. Really fast. A lot of times when helicopters crash, they can use their blades to slow themselves down. This one didn't have a chance. Looked like he was probably going full speed and lost his prop or something, I don't know. But he went into the ground extremely hard. And the whole place is barricaded off, so you can't go there and look and see. But it supposedly collided with another helicopter. How's it even possible? The grapevine usually talks pretty fast with the people I know, and this information's not getting out. I don't know.
It's been 7 hours and 15 days since you took your love away. Since you've been gone, I can do whatever I want. I can see whoever I choose.
I have a friend that lives next door to Tampon Tim. I worked on the security detail. I used to fix their cars. And the same car that Tampon Tim drove it. I always have questions. Do you really think it's him? And as far as optics go, in reality, nobody has said otherwise. But that bastard's still around. Hopefully God takes care of him. If you catch me.
I can eat my dinner in a fancy restaurant. Nothing can take away these blues.
I worked on Ted Nugent's cousin's car today. Small world, eh? I also worked on his car 2 weeks ago. See, I've worked in the right places, where I've run into the right people. The two guys that were running to take over Tim Waltz's spot. One was Scott Jensen, and the other one was Matt Burke. I work on both of their cars too. When I told you I found my people, I know so many people involved. Nobody knows me, but I know all of them. And that's very peculiar. I also play poker. Texas Hold'em. I don't lose very much. Haven't played for a while. But in the town of Mendota Heights, Minnesota, that's Dakota County. So here's the fun part. So all the judges and lawyers play poker. And so do I. So do I.
There's nothing compared to you. It's been so lonely without you here, like a bird without a song.
Diane. I may be on here a lot. I may post on TikTok a lot. Then I may have my family, my kids a lot. But there is time. There's always a slot of time somewhere. Anyways.
Nothing can stop these lonely tears from falling. Tell me, where did I go wrong? I could put my arms around.
Just to give you an idea, I'm not a traveling salesman, but I put 40,000 miles on my car in the last year and a half. I work 8 miles away from work. So I'm everywhere, always.
They'll make the light choose, but it just reminds me of you.
A woman woman came up to me at Quick Trip Day at the gas station. She said, "Oh my God, I thought you were Josh Duhamel." She's like, "I almost broke my camera out." Don't worry. It wasn't the first time.
Went to the doctor and guess what he told me? He said, boy, you better try to have fun no matter what you do. But he's a fool 'cause
You know it's going to be even better. When they find out that I've been around them the whole time. See, sooner or later, they're going to see my face on X, or on TikTok, or somewhere. And they're going to find out I was there the whole time.
nothing compares.
It gets even better. Hold on. I'm also involved in a little book club. See, you all hear about these books that these kids are pulling out of the schools, right? My 4-year-old daughter at the time, that you see every once in a while, and I talk about her quite often, she came home with a book. I decided to read it. And set me on fire. He set me on fire. My 4-year-old daughter, I'm very proud of. She could read just fine. And at 4-year-old, her handwriting was almost better than mine. I read that fucking book. It looked innocent. So a kid goes somewhere in this book, and he can't get his way. And it talked about dealing with his problems by committing suicide. I didn't sleep that night. I'm on fire. It's called white fire. We don't mess with that. I woke up extra early. Went to the school, 6:30 in the morning, in elementary school. You know they shouldn't be open, right? The door was open. So I went in and I sat down in the principal's office. I didn't bring the book with, but I brought pictures. I waited. I was the only one in that school. I think the janitor left the doors open. And I waited. The principal came walking in with her hands full. Both of them. She was scared shitless. I assured her I wasn't there to do any harm, but we were going to have a little talk. I told her how proud I was of my daughter. I told her my daughter's name so she knew who I was talking about. She's a little light in that school. And I told her about the book, and she didn't believe me. So we brought the computer out, and we pulled it up, and I brought her right to the page, where the only sentence you need to read should have been shocking. This woman had the audacity to fight me and argue with me. So I get a little stern, and I told her, until you're as pissed off as I am, you and I are not on the same fucking page. And I says, you have 1 hour, and I should receive a phone call from your higher up. And I want you to tell every teacher in here, but better yet, you know I have the book because they are digitally checked out. I want you to call every parent of every kid that ever checked that book out in the last 15 fucking years. And I want you to tell them what their kid possibly read. And I'll tell you what, if there's one kid that read that book that's not alive today, You are responsible. I didn't receive a phone call for a year and a half. Not one. In that year and a half, I didn't stop. I told you I gave her an hour. She didn't listen. So I made some phone calls. I found some friends. I got involved. And I found out I wasn't the only one that was finding these books in our schools. I became known as the bookman. The one that shows up to those council meetings. Because I ain't afraid. I'm not afraid to speak my fucking mind. And I don't give a shit what their topic is. I'm bringing the topic. And this is what we're talking about. So there is about a dozen of us in this group. We collected over 150 books out of 6 schools. Now I have to be careful what I say, because they don't know something. They have military working in their school as teachers, and none of them know it, not even the principal. There's one military man that works on the school board, or should I say woman, just to confuse anyone. I remember sitting at the school board next to some other people, and they were questioning why one person is taking notes at the school board and nobody else is. It's because I know who he is. I know exactly who he is. And to give you all a little peace of mind, there's more military working in places than you could possibly imagine, collecting information. See, I talked to this person one-on-one. How do I say this? Well, he's part of the school board, so I guess it doesn't matter. I saw this person out, planting signs in yards right before election time for the school board. And of course, I don't like people in my neighborhood, so I figure out who they are. And I said, "Hey, buddy, what are you doing with that sign there? Who are you?" "Well, we're advertising for this guy to be part of the school board." I said, "All right, what do you believe in? What are your stances? What's your mission?" And I said, "Wait a minute. I want you to turn around and look at that flag in my yard and tell me what you think of it." He turned and looked at the flag, and then he pulled up his right sleeve and said, "Hoorah." I said, "You know what? Put one of those fucking signs in my yard too. And I got something for you, because I'm done with it. I have a stack of books for you. I've documented everything, and now they're yours." He took every one of them proudly. How do I sit here in comfort? It's because I know what the fuck is going on. Because not only did I find my people, but I'm involved. Because you have to be. So who was the one person at the school board taking notes? It was him. And people saw it. The second person to speak at this particular meeting I was at was a lawyer. A very good one. But he looked like a farmer. He didn't dress the part. He decided to come in looking like you and I. And he talked very intelligently. I'm going to give you a name so that you can go find the video for yourself, because it's on YouTube. Brooke Zahn was a teacher that posted something about Trump and about what she believed in. They decided to fire her because it didn't fit their agenda. So if you look up Savage Prior Lake School Board and Brooke Zahn, you'll see the meeting yourself. You'll see me, but you'll see the first speaker, old guy. Him and I are like brothers. But the lawyer guy that spoke, you had to pay attention to what he was saying, because it was fucking glorious. See, they put an $80 million lawsuit on the school district. What do you think that'll do to their budget? They can't win. They had a choice. Hire Brooke Zahn back. Or we come and collect everything. Your computers, your phones, and who knows what we will find past that. And this is your warning. See, when I got up to talk, they weren't expecting it. They weren't expecting any of it. Because I was talking about the very first book my 4-year-old daughter came in. And 99% of that crowd had no idea this is going on in the schools. I put my eyes on every single person in that school board to let them know what they were messing with. Power to the people. And I guess you could call me the bookman. See, we all know that we can't tell you what we're doing, but we're doing it. And we can't tell you who's involved, but we are. And I might just be a regular Joe. Or it might be something else. But I've been everywhere. And I don't fucking care anymore. Let's listen to a song.
Nothing compares to
Change it up a little. I might be called the bookman, but you should know me as a farmer, someone in horticulture, someone that's very good at planting seeds. Yeah, I've been busted for that too. Anyways, all my seeds sprout. I don't care if you believe it or not. I sit back. I told you I took advantage of what I know. And that's what brings me peace. I never took your money. The government, I'm saying. And I'm fucking proud of it. Broke as fuck. And don't fucking care. It's all bullshit on each side anyway. used to dance in a field alone. You're all coming with me. Back there. It's right there. It's fucking right there. It's so close you can see the door. It's just not open yet. I love seeing all these people that just don't have a fucking clue what's going on, and they see the videos and they're kind of like, what is he even talking about? If you only knew. If you only knew. So they come to the live and they watch for a few minutes and they don't have a fucking clue. It's like they walked into a calculus class from basic math and they're lost. And it's too bad. The information was there for you to find it. It was there for you to read. You just couldn't find a lawyer to help you out with it because they don't even know.
Sound is deep in the dark. I hear her voice start to run into the trees, into the trees.
Oh, I got fancy fingers. I'm so sorry.
The green plastic watering can for a fake Chinese rubber plant and a fake plastic girl.
Christy B, let me tell you something. Even you know we're not there yet. Even you know it hasn't changed yet. All you have to do is find the right people to hang around, and you will feel like you're already there. Let that simmer.
Which you bought from a rubber man in a town full of rubber bands to get rid of the sand. Who wears around? Who wears around? Who wears around? Who wears around? She lives with a broken man, a crackpot dying man who just cried.
something about grok. Let's say people are saying things like they think you're somebody else. Did you know that you can tell grok who you are so that they don't fuck up? Grok works in 2 directions. Prove me wrong. Could you hear that? Sunny day. Could you hear what I was just hearing? Because I heard it. I'll be right back. It's a raccoon. Nobody cares.
Marky got with Sharon, and Sharon got.
You could ask Rock. You might not get the answer you think. And I may have fixed it.
She was sharing Sharon's outlook on the topic of disease. Mikey had a facial scar and Bobby was a racist. They were all in love with dying. They were doing it in Texas. Tommy played piano like a kid out in the rain, and then he lost his leg in Dallas. He was dancing with the train. They were all in love with dying. They were drinking from a fountain that was pouring like an avalanche coming down the mountain. I don't mind the sun sometimes, the images it shows. I can taste you on my lips and smell you in my clothes. Cinnamon and sugar and softly spoken lies. You never know just how to look through other people's eyes.
Whoops. be a short live tonight, by the way. We'll probably only play one more song. Roxanne Lembo, I would say no to both. Doesn't happen tomorrow. Everything you want to happen doesn't happen tomorrow. Tomorrow's different. Tomorrow there'll be people that'll get phone calls. They'll get apologies. Tomorrow you'll see more people wake up. Tomorrow you'll get more confirmation. But tomorrow it's not over. Not yet. Shelley Jones. The one thing you can do, though, you can change how you react to it. Almost like you need to step outside the box and look from the outside in. They're not ready to do this yet. But Chicago's seeing it. Chicago is definitely seeing it. When the change does happen, you won't have to look for it. When this is over, you won't have to scroll for it. When the tide changes, you're going to know. You're going to wake up with something totally different. It'll probably feel similar to 2001, September 11th. It'll be a gut punch to so many. To some, it won't hurt at all. Some won't make it. Some of us aren't going to make it. But I think you'll have to look at the ones that do make it. The thing is everybody had a chance. Everybody had free will. But everybody thought they knew what freedom was. And they don't. Thing is, when the change happens and it comes, it'll be so obvious. Because it had to be this way. And the ones who make it are the ones that never give up. And I hope there's more than we think. But there is a number, and 4% seems low. But take 4% of 8 billion. It's not a small number. And that 4% that don't make it, they'll still be here. There's another number that's higher than that. And they'll probably take themselves out because they can't handle. They can't handle what can't be stopped. The preparations and the things that have had to happen to get us to where we are now. It's much easier to fool somebody with a lie, but it's almost impossible to tell somebody they've been lied to, especially when it's this big. So it'll be traumatic. And even for the people that know what's going on, it's going to hurt. Because 4% or any percent of a billion is a lot. And that's why they created 1 million digital soldiers. And that's why a lot of people have been drugged through the fucking dirt and made to look crazy. 500 accounts on TikTok I've had. 500. And right now I'm bouncing with one TikTok account. Here's the hardest part about all of this, Diane, is the collective is a real thing. The emotions, the thoughts, and the feelings of the collective, and that means all of us. Isolation was their safety mechanism. Isolation, craziness, being a black sheep, it was protection. And it was to show you how to use it. It was to show you what to do when you're alone and you don't have anyone, but also to isolate you. If you weren't isolated and you weren't stripped of all the people your collective would be the same as theirs, and there would be no change. But people find it interesting, and they can't stop but watching when they see one guy dancing like a flaming idiot, like a fucking fool. But he doesn't dance alone, because one by one, the crowd changes. And eventually, he's dancing with everyone. I couldn't say it any better myself. Femininity. There's a video out there floating around. It's a video of a woman in her 40s. She stayed at the party. She was on the left, let's say. She took her shots. She paid her taxes. She got a big boy job. And she was told she could be the man of the house. And she took on a role she wasn't built for. She ended up getting divorced. And she thought she was doing the right thing. In this video, the flip had already happened. And she realized the lie she had been told. She's done having kids. She's 40 years old, or older. She's now divorced and alone. And she has no purpose, because she learned the truth. That her purpose was to protect the kids and spread love in the family and build her husband up, and to let him go out because he casts a bigger umbrella, the one that shields the family, the one that does whatever it takes to get it done, because it doesn't affect him like it does her. The memes and the joke about a woman being barefoot in the kitchen was slander on the truth. See, the woman has a nurturing spirit. She has a loving soul. And she has something for those kids that a man doesn't. Because a man is more abrasive. It's not that one is better than the other. It's that both are nothing without each other. But now she's divorced. The world has changed. She can't have kids anymore. And her purpose was flushed away. She's vaccinated. And how is she going to find a man when she ruined the best one already? Because she was tricked. And she's broken. She's crying and screaming and mad that the system lied to her. They all lied to us. And now what do I do? That's tough. In that video, it hits hard. They lied to us about everything.
go. I can't let you go. I try, but I always know. I wish you was holding me close. Can't be without you, I'd rather overdose. When you fucked up.
Diane, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of both you and your husband. How you did it, how he did it. I see your pictures. I see your photos. I see your videos. You look happy. And that to me is worth more than a paycheck. You did it. Not all of us are that lucky. Maybe it's one of the miracles that happened in one of those 20-minute segments. But that's something to be proud of. So in the dark times right now, and when you feel like things just aren't right, know that you did something huge and you're part of something bigger. And you are now too. Thank you. I saw that. You have no idea what you just did for me. And I thank you. I'm going to keep you anonymous. Thank you. I'm talking about you. You know who you are. You just took weight off. Somebody in the 32 here just did something. You can just say that somebody in this chat right now just did something for me. That deserves a song.
I wanna hold your hand inside you. I wanna take the breath that's true. I look to you and I see nothing.
I'll tell you what. If you've done something, you listen to a little voice. Because I didn't ask. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm just a little blown away right now. I'm a little blown away.
I look to you to see the truth. You live your life, you go in shadow. You'll come apart and you'll go black. Some kind of night into your darkness. Close your eyes with what's not there. I think it's strange. The stranger light comes on slowly. A stranger's heart without a home. You put your hands into your head. And then smiles cover your heart.
All I can say is thank you. You didn't have to do that. But for some reason you did. You're so fucking amazing. Guys, I'm a little blown away right now. It's one of you 33 that did it. And I'm a little blown away. I don't even know.
I think it's strange you never fade into strange you never fade.
You damn right.
Lonely road, take me home. Got the right to choose it. There ain't no way we'll lose it. This is our life. This is our song. We'll fight the powers that be just.
I can't help it. Because that concert's going to be fucking amazing. For more reasons than just a concert. It's not just any concert. And I will happily be your bodyguard, your mechanic, and your friend. We're gonna have a fucking blast. This is the last song. I'm going to get warm and cozy. Then I'm going to dream myself to sleep.
Don't pick our destiny, 'cause you don't know us, you don't belong. We're not gonna take it. No, we ain't gonna take it. We're not gonna take it anymore. Oh, you're so condescending. Your goal is never ending. We don't want nothing, not a thing from you. Your life is tried and jaded, boring and confiscated. If that's your best won't do. Whoa, 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 we're right, we're free, we'll fight, you'll see. We're not gonna take it. No, we ain't gonna take it. We're not gonna take it anymore. We're not gonna take it.
There's something about these lives, I'll tell you straight up. I'm definitely not alone here. In some of these lives, you'd be surprised at who's all here. I see the names. I know who you all are. But it's not for me to say. Just like some of the phone chats we all used to do. There were people in those chats. They never said who they were. Some of them did. But there's always somebody listening, and there's always somebody watching. And I promise you, I'm not alone here.
Oh no, we ain't gonna take it. We're not gonna take it anymore. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We're right, we're free, we'll fight, you'll see. Oh, we're not gonna take it. Oh no, we ain't gonna take it. We're not gonna take it anymore. We're not.
Would you like to hear something interesting? Because I guess I can say a little. But I would say 90% of the people you love to follow, I have their phone numbers. 90% of the people that you love to listen to on here, let's see, you don't get banned in private text. You don't get banned on a phone call. They haven't taken that away from us. But it's how we all work together to get our accounts back. You guys gotta know by now, this ain't no fucking game. This isn't just for fun. It's fucking way bigger than you could imagine. It's so fucking much bigger than you could imagine. And how could we all be wrong? I'll be happy with being right about 1%. I don't think I'd be as happy if I'm 100%. But it's highly likely.
Gonna take it. Oh no, we ain't gonna take it. We're not gonna take it anymore. We're not gonna take it. No, we ain't gonna take it. We're not gonna take it anymore.
See what they did. Is they took normal, average, boring people and they gave them all the tools they needed to try and bring us all together. Just a bunch of normal, boring people that somehow had a passion for this fucking country. I don't think I would have made it if they said you're going to have to make 500 accounts. I guess we never realized what we were getting into. Every one of you rock. Everyone has a place here. And I don't even think I'm going to make it through this song. Every one of you get a good night's sleep tonight. If anybody's able to help out Eric, please do. Let's do this again. The car that I'm getting, I don't know what I need yet. It's some multi-millionaire guy that just doesn't want it. It's been sitting in his garage for 12 years. It might only have 40 or 50,000 miles on it. It's probably going to need new gas, brakes, and wheel bearings. Big deal. But I don't know. I told him I'll have it out of his property in 3 hours once he gives me his address. He's also waiting on a title. It takes 7 days. We will talk more about that. But I think the car that I'll be getting is probably more likely and more easier to make this happen. So the second I get the car, I'll have more info. From there, maybe we can all work together and do something. At the same time, Eric, if a log comes floating by, don't let it go. Take the first offer that comes. No matter what it is, don't turn it down. Don't turn it down in the hopes that something better's coming. Take what you can, and we will all hope for something better. And I think the possibilities are there. With that being said, I'm going to go let the dogs out. Good night, all. See you tomorrow.